Hey everyone, I am back doing some Resident Evil 7. Um, we with the final pieces of DLC coming out this Tuesday, December 12th. I kind of got back into the spirit of things. I've been messing around with some of the other DLCs that have already come out, but one of the things I've been wanting to do is do a Madhouse run. I've already done a speed run, but I did that off stream. But I figured a Madhouse run I had to do on stream. Um, and this week is probably just going to be a Resident Evil week. It's going to be me doing Madhouse run, possibly doing some of Ethan Must Die and Jack's 55th birthday. Said all leading up to Tuesday when I'll be doing the end of Zoe and Not a Hero when they're out. But for now, let's go ahead and get started. Man, I'm sure I'm gonna regret this. Oh crap! I knew I forgot to do something. Yes, playing on Madhouse will require you have cassette tapes in order to save your game. Auto save frequency has been reduced, which is going to be fun. I do have a guide that I am pulling up specifically for the antique coins, because the antique coins have a bit more functionality in Madhouse than they do in other modes, and there are, I believe it's more of them, and they've all, like most of the items, they've changed places, which is part of the reason why I will be doing the first tape too when we get to it, because there's one that you can only get that way. If I have to get the antique coins to do certain things anyway, I might as well try and get all of them.
Hey, baby.
Unfortunately, can't skip
I
this
just wanted
stuff,
to
so...
send a quick hello, and I love you. Oh, good news. I'm going to be coming home soon. Yay! Oh, I cannot wait to be done with this babysitting job and come home to
get
my
over.
loving husband.
Shit,
I
30
miss
feet.
you. Oh, I gotta get back to
But I'm
work.
looking
I
forward
love
to
you, Ethan. I miss
the
you
end
so
of
much. I'm
Zoe
sending
and
tons
Not a
of
Hero
kisses.
and what answers they bring to all this. Especially find out what's going on with Ethan, because it seems like Ethan has
Ethan,
more to do with all this than
you were right.
things would appear. This is not just I'm rescuing my
I
life.
shouldn't have. All I can say is that if you get this, stay away.
And he doesn't listen. Okay, we've got all that together. But yeah, I've listen. This is my third playthrough so far of it, and I'm going to be doing others. That way, I can do like Resource Manager and a couple of the other achievements.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
There's some because I'm definitely not going to try Resource Manager. I worked too hard to get all the
She's back.
stuff
I don't know.
that I'll be using to
how,
survive through this
but
anyway.
she's back. She's back somehow.
It's going to be tough enough as it is.
Maybe it's
I
a
want my
prank.
buzzsaw.
She wants me to come and get her.
Where is she?
Dulvey.
And he lied to
Dulvey,
his friend.
Louisiana.
She didn't want him to come get her.
3 years.
I
Unless there was
know,
something
I
else that
know,
happened
but
after
it
that
is-
message.
I have to find out what happened.
I think that's more it than anything. He has to find out what happened. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting answers. You know, what happened to Zoe? Because it seems like something different happened to her than the rest of the family. How Ethan's connected to all this? Because it's more than just Mia. It has to be.
This is the place.
He's too well. Trying to think of- he's too calm in the face of all this. Since I've already done a speed run, I'm not terribly worried about trying to burn through everything. So we're just gonna look around a little bit. I don't want to accept her gift. Her gift has some benefits, but as Lucas would say, but this, yeah, you can't keep Jack fully in there. Because, like, yeah, based on how he was walking, he walked right into that rock. Okay. Oh, right. I need to turn here. But yeah, guarding is going to be very important in this run. Thankfully, I've got one of the books, which makes things a little easier. I haven't hunted for all of the Mr. Everywhere statues. I'm not going to do that on this run. I need the antique coins for this run, which is the only reason why I'm bothering with them. Okay. Now that we're in here, let's work on getting the first antique coin, which requires me to get the tape, which it should be up here. Oh, some cassette tapes. I'll need them. Derelict house footage. I will also be going through the other tapes because I've not gotten the I've not gotten the achievement for doing all 3 tapes in one run, largely because I'm forgetting this one. I don't need I didn't want to do them on my didn't want to do it on my speed run simply because I didn't want to take the extra time. Now that's not an issue. I believe my speed run time was 3 hours, 8 minutes, 23 seconds. That's what comes to my mind.
Boo. Where did you find this guy? Give me a break. Hey, I only work with professionals.
There it is.
Speaking of which,
There's the
sure
lockpick.
the sound is right this time. I don't want a repeat of Amarillo.
That was 2 fucking years ago.
I don't do ADR.
Yeah, I'll never let him live that down.
This new guy, I'm not feeling it. Again? Just don't be surprised if we have to make a change. New plan. We do a walkthrough of the inside first, then we shoot the intro.
Just like we always do. Just try to say the show's name this time, okay?
No problem. Tonight on Sewer Gators, another worthless fucking shithole. Happy?
Ecstatic.
Better than nothing. And the earliest timeline piece we have of Clancy. Which, man, does Clancy have a really bad time. First he has to escape Jack in the basement, trying to survive it. Then he gets captured by Marguerite, and then escapes only to be caught by Lucas.
Get out of the way.
And Lucas eventually
It's loud.
brings up the events of the Happy Birthday tape.
After you.
So, why are we in hell this time? Do you ever prep? What's the prep? Shitty house, spooky sounds? Ooh, is it haunted?
The way they talk, it's like the
I was an anchor, you know?
Again, sub, Pete. Not anchor.
What's that?
Nothing.
the place had been abandoned for a while, which, based on everything we've seen, the Bakers have never abandoned
Andre.
this place.
Abandoned farmhouse, missing family, foul play suspected. The usual.
How long did you say this place has been abandoned?
3 years.
Which fits with when Evie showed up.
Clancy, get a shot of this. Let's make a great cutaway. So, Hillbilly Joe and his family go missing.
Not hillbillies, the Bakers. Jack and Marguerite Baker. And they were quiet, not backward. A lot of bad rumors about their son, Lucas. Bad seed, apparently.
Unlock this.
I know I should have worn my good
There's-
shoes.
What is in here?
Oh, shit. Well,
Huh.
I had my shots.
Because, yeah,
Although,
now when we
make a
go
great
back to
backdrop.
the regular time, this door will be
Andre,
unlocked,
what do you
and we'll
think?
have an antique coin in there waiting for us.
Andre? Andre!
Andre's disappeared.
Clancy, you see where Andre went? Where is he? Unfucking believable. This is the last time I work with that guy.
You say that.
Producers, they come and go, but a good cameraman like you, Clancy?
I mean, the good cameraman that you've been bad-mouthing this whole time? Need to go that way.
What the fuck was that? Did you hear that?
No. I didn't. But that's also because my sound's turned down a little bit.
Andre? Where the fuck is he?
I do like the tape mechanic, but the fact that everything's on VHS tapes in 2017 is a little bit odd.
Andre, where are you, man? What the hell?
Family way back when,
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
before everything went to hell.
All right, new deal. We find Andre and we go. I mean, fuck this show.
I do think it was a good idea because it's there in the credits. The fact that the U.S. voice cast was also the motion capture people, which meant that the English voices were recorded first, because you could not get something to match properly getting it with a Japanese crew, well, dubbing over what was originally Japanese lines, just for the fact that
What do you see?
with that southern accent and everything, you'd never get everything to match really well. And I think the fact that the Bakers' personalities really show through it. There's a dead Andre, and there's Jack. Everybody's favorite monstrous asshole. Okay. Through with the tape. So now,
Jesus.
go back this way. Let's see. And there's our first coin. Which, there's nothing else until we get into the main house. So we're good for a little bit. It's going to be... The fight against Mia is going to be interesting. Because she's going to be so much tougher than she was on any of the other difficulties I've played. All of them will be, but especially with going against Mia, I won't have access to any of my stuff from the item box.
Damn it.
Which kind of sucks. There's not an item box here in this house. But once I get into the main house, that'll be a different story. I'll have all my nice equipment. When I get finished with this run, I should have infinite ammo. Which will be great for being able to go back and do some of the other things. Except Resource Manager, because I won't be able to use any of it until after going up against Lucas, which just sucks. Okay, Resource Manager, you can only open the item box 3 times. And the game makes you open the item box 3 times. Once to put your stuff away when you are first going to into the Happy Birthday room against Lucas. When you come out of it, because you have to have the crank, and once after you go through the ship tape once you are Ethan again. You have to go through it. Well, I should say you have to use it. That way you can get your equipment, which you will need. If you have nothing and you try to take on Evie, you're kind of fucked. Especially because there's items in the box you absolutely have to
I
have.
found you. It's me. It's Ethan.
Ethan? Ethan?
Are you alright?
You shouldn't be here.
Be interesting to
What do you mean?
go through the salt mine with absolutely nothing, but I'm not sure you could. Just because the way some of the things are going to block the way.
Did anyone see you? Did he see you?
Hey, who else is here?
The,
What the hell's going on?
Daddy's coming.
especially
We
going
need
up
to
against
go.
the
We need to go
fatties.
now.
Because there's two of them there, like there is on the other modes, but then there's a bunch of tripwires on the ladder. So you cannot go up it without
Someplace
taking them
safe.
out first.
Are you gonna tell me what's going on? Baby, you've been gone 3 years.
I've seen a successful
Has it really
Madhouse
been
run.
3
I've just never done it. Soon, I'll get to say I've done the Madhouse run. I think most of the achievements I'm missing this are
What is
considered
this
rare
place?
achievements,
What they
largely
do?
because either people
Not
didn't
now.
play the
You
DLC
need to get out of here first.
or just
I
didn't
think
go
it's
through it,
this
like
way.
playing through Madhouse. Which, yeah, if you haven't done the speedrun achievement, it's definitely harder. Because the buzzsaw makes things so much easier. Having an item with unlimited ammo that causes that much damage instead of just the knife.
Mia, we have to talk. That message you sent me.
Not me. That wasn't me.
But you did.
I didn't.
Okay, fine. Just tell me what's going on.
I'm telling you everything that I know.
Not really. You know a lot
have to go this way.
more. What Evie will let you say, that's a different story. But you know a lot more about what's going on.
Are you sure you know where you're going?
Family used to bring me.
See,
food
I always
through here.
question the fact that
I remember.
spoilers for anybody who's not seen this, which I'm probably going to end up talking a lot of spoilers since during the Madhouse run, simply because of knowing what it is. But you should definitely, if you haven't checked it out, check out the first run I did, which it's all up on YouTube.
There. It's there.
But
This is it.
knowing that she was involved in escorting Evie, and that Evie had been imprinted to her,
Remember this room.
makes me question,
There's
okay,
another
so we
door.
know that means she's
I'm
involved
sure of it.
with what would essentially be, at this point, referred to as Red
It's not
Umbrella.
here. It's gone.
And
It's
the
gone.
way
We're gonna be family. Now that you're here,
Ethan reacts to Chris
there's another
at the
door.
end of
I'm
it
sure of it.
makes me wonder whether or not Ethan is involved with Blue Umbrella. So could Ethan have been essentially married to Evie as a, not Evie, but Mia, as a way of keeping an eye on her? So that way they would have eyes on her? It's one of those ones we don't know. It's really unclear. But hopefully we'll get some answers in Not a Hero for sure. Not a Hero, most likely with for Ethan. Although I'm Mia might have some answers too, but I'm definitely curious to see about the end of Zoe and what all that means. Yeah, this should still be locked. Because, yeah, well, I could, if you asked me to, could probably draw you a fairly accurate layout of this map for the whole thing. Everything has changed locations. So nothing is where it, for the most part, nothing is where it used to be. And that makes it's going to make things really interesting. And everything I've heard has said that Oh god, what am I thinking of? Any placements are different. Item placements are different. Oh, there was something specific, and I've forgotten it. Oh, I don't remember.
Yeah. Wait! Wait!
Yeah, everybody being tougher is bad enough, but oh come on, resist, Ethan.
I can hear her. I can feel her clawing her way back inside of me. Get out!
In fact, I'm already hurting this bad. Is not a great sign of the future.
I deserve this.
As far as the cassette tapes go, everything I've seen, it's not really that bad of an issue. It's gonna be tough regardless, but thought she'd trigger. Okay. Yeah, I had to walk further away. Huh. It's weird. There we go. All right.
I'm dead, Ethan. I can never leave.
Damn. Wow. Yeah, I'm already dead. Wow. That was quick. Man, I have a feeling you guys are going to be well, I say you guys and me are going to be seeing a lot of that screen. More than I would like. Oh, that's good to know. I didn't realize that. Weak meds are going to be used first. Oh, we're back before the first section of it. Oh, I don't have the meds, so this is when I first come up, too. So first things first, let's grab them. Alright, let's try this again. But yeah, as far as the cassette tapes, everything I've seen, the cassette tapes are relatively plentiful. There is you do have the possibility of running out, but it isn't like the. Well, it's even in like the ink ribbons and the originals. As long as you were, a little cautious in how you use them, you usually weren't gonna have too much of an issue. Ow.
Mia, wait! Wait!
Come on. Whew. All right, through that.
I can hear
Yeah,
her.
and separating agent
I can
becomes
feel her
gets a little bit
clawing
more
her way
use in
back
Madhouse
inside
simply
me.
because you'll get things you don't really need as much, and being able to separate it into its components where you can make stuff you do need is definitely useful. Yeah.
Are you, Mia?
Oh yeah. It's always a good idea, Kit Bash, to be careful when it comes to using the tapes. Yeah, just like the ink ribbons, if you overdo it, it will bite you in the ass in the end. I remember, I think it was Resident Evil 2 as a buddy of mine. He left his PlayStation on for like 3 days because he'd run out of ink ribbons, and he didn't want to lose his save. All right.
I'm dead, Ethan. I can never leave.
But yeah, I've got to get good about guarding. Probably. Whew. All right, good. We're past that one. All right. First aid meds. Let's take a look around here just to be safe. There's nothing useful. Oh. First call from Zoe.
You really shouldn't have come here.
Who's this? And what the fuck is going on?
My name's Zoe. There should be a way out.
And Zoe doesn't really tell us as much as she really could.
Now.
As any of us would like her to, that's for sure. Okay.
Mia?
And... wait a minute. Oh, right. I was like, I feel like something didn't happen, and I realized why. I still need to get this first. Just need the fuse now when I go out the room. It'll trigger me. Speak of the devil. But yeah, I'm curious because we saw that Jack and Marguerite both had unique abilities given by Evie. The Lucas, we didn't really see anything, but other than the regeneration. But it seems like he'd had something that he'd injected something that kept some of the effect from happening. He's got the regeneration, but that's all we've really seen. But we didn't really see anything as far as unique stuff for Zoe. So what was Zoe's unique ability? And could that be something to do with why she's the way she is in the end of Zoe? Yeah, I know. Doing this, it won't make much of a difference one way or another. You can't avoid that, sadly. But
It's my job. Must contain.
Okay.
Gonna win.
One-handed Ethan.
Promise. Must burn it all.
Speaking of one-handed Ethans. Okay. Oh, I've still got an okay amount of inventory space. Doesn't matter whether I pick up the hand, it'll still be there. I'll still end up getting it back one way or another. But just in case, so I don't have to do any of this again, I will use a tape. Alright. Save over one of the old ones. Alright. Where's the button? It's right here. I don't want to go through all that again when she inevitably kills me. So I don't know if it auto-saves when I start this, because I know, as I said earlier, auto-saves are less frequent than they were before, so I'm better off not risking it. Didn't figure there'd be anything in there. But yeah, and I'm gonna need every bullet I can get my mitts on for this. Okay. Hello? Oh, first aid med. I will absolutely take it. Don't think there's really anything in the boxes, but it's worth taking a look at. I'd rather go through the trouble of tearing open the boxes and there not be something than find out that there was a bunch of stuff I could have used. Okay, whoa, whoa, whoa. Come on, get off the ladder, get off the ladder, run, run, run. Crap, she is faster.
What are you hiding then? What?
I'm hiding nothing. Well... crap, run.
They're relying on me.
Are they?
Everyone is relying on me. Everyone!
I think she's going to go through this wall, that wall first. That's what I thought. Alright.
I am responsible.
Crap! Run.
Contained.
First aid med.
Be contained.
Boy, you're not wrong. Crap. Crap, crap, crap. My aim is on point. Ah, shit.
Your pity.
Ah, damn it. I should have gone the other direction. Yeah, the demo had puzzles, but there wasn't really much puzzly to this one. Elsa. And I could definitely agree, because I grew up doing Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 2. I think the first one I really played was 2 on the N64. I think the action stuff really works for it when it's done, when it's balanced. I think, that mix of, a good mix of action and horror really works well. You get into stuff like Resident Evil 5, and it starts getting way more of one than the other. It stops working as much. I am looking forward to the remaster of Resident Evil 2. At some point, I'm going to go back through and I'm going to play through Resident Evil 1, the remaster they did for it. But yeah, and I mean, what's in here isn't, I wouldn't call it in any way puzzly. Some of Lucas's stuff has a little bit of puzzle elements to it, but it's relatively simple, especially going through and checking out the Happy Birthday tape. It tells you everything you need to know. Okay. Spawned her. But yeah, like I said, the series evolved as, in many ways, a large effect of it was because of the movies. The movies did so well, and they were very action-oriented, so the companies looked at it and said, hey, people like the action stuff, which, is fair enough. And Resident Evil 4 did really well with it. At some point, damn it, I'm not in the right spot and I keep fucking that up.
I have to do this.
But Which at some point I'll play through Resident Evil 4 too. It's definitely interesting to see how far the series has come. The fact that the series has continued to evolve after all these years and kind of reinvent itself. That's really kind of what's kept it alive. Oh crap, I didn't cancel out the animation. I really should have. That was my fault. Come on, Mia. Crap.
I have to stop it.
Which way are you going to come from? Okay, you're going to cut down the door. Good.
Leave me to die.
Whew. Good, I can guard against that.
I am responsible.
Well, yeah, nobody's denying that.
Forget about me.
Oh, crap, I'm out of ammo. You're kidding me. Crap. Well then. This is not a position I wanted to be in. But, could be worse.
I don't want your help.
Yeah, I would agree. The first one, you really had to think about what you shooting instead of just going for it.
It all has
Damn it! Well, I ran out of ammo, so I knew that was going to end badly. Well, rip counter's already at 2, and I haven't made it past Mia. So, ooh boy. I don't know if there was ammo I missed or if I just missed on something. Yeah, the devs, like I said, the fact that the devs never looked at it as this is this way, we're never going to change this. They've evolved. The series has really evolved. I mean, the first 3 games were very much similar to each other. Hell, Resident Evil 3 Nemesis was basically what would have been DLC for Resident Evil 2 now.
Okay, fine.
4 through 6 were very much the action games. And they've Resident Evil's kind of operated in trilogies, which is interesting to think about. So I'm going to need to get a little bit smarter about shooting her. I have to be way more careful with my what hits I take. But yeah, I can understand why, especially puzzle fans, would crap. I have done so much worse with this than I did before.
They're relying on me.
Oh God.
Everyone is relying.
Well,
Everyone.
this isn't good. Wow. She just does not give a shit right now. I mean, you gotta give Ethan credit. He's doing this all one-handed. Oh, I didn't pick up the other medicine. Whoops. That is my fault. And now I absolutely need it. Where is she? Oh God! Didn't even know she'd come that way.
It's up to me.
Come on, close the door, close the door. Make her play this the way I want to play it. But yeah, I mean, you know, yeah, that's gonna be a thing with any series that's been around for as long as this has. It's not gonna evolve the way every player wants it to, and that's, you know, just the nature of it. It's hard to be everything to everyone. The fact that it has evolved is a bigger thing than anything. Oh, I did not know that.
No choice.
I did not know that that was connected like that. Okay, well, I got 6 rounds before I die. Damn it. Running is proving to be an issue. Oh god, where is she? Ah, son of a bitch. Yeah, I knew that wasn't gonna work out how I wanted it to. Rather than going through the death animation all over again. So I'm trying to think of another series, yeah, that's been around for as long or longer. Some like Final Fantasy, you can't really count to a degree because it's the way it's always changed as the hardware has. Although a lot of the core stuff has kind of remained. Man, it's really hard to think of a series that's been around as long as Resident Evil that's changed as much as it has. Okay, I've got that. I feel like I should be able to name something. Yeah, I mean, and I would... The biggest thing I would say with some of the puzzles in Resident Evil was some of the puzzles were a little out there. Wait a minute. Oh no, this is... I was saying... I thought there was maybe ammo in there, but... Whew.
They're relying on
Whew.
me.
Play my game, not yours.
Everyone.
Yeah, some of the puzzles were not as need to block her when she charges. To use my environment to the best of my abilities. Some of them they improved when they did like the GameCube version, because I know they changed a fair number of things when they did that. More than just graphics.
I don't want your help.
You do not want my help. All you want, Mia. You're gonna get it one way or another.
Continue.
All right. So yeah, I never had to block as much with her. Okay, you're coming through this way. I do like the fact they've kind of kept to the storyline they built. The universe they've made. Crap.
Leave me. No choice. No choice.
I don't know which way she's gonna come from. Okay, she's taking the door out. Good to know. Yeah, and I always enjoyed Myst, but yeah, it was kind of the Dark Souls of puzzle games in that it didn't hold your hand, and to a degree you needed a little bit of hand-holding in there, just for the fact that there was so many things you could do. It was hard to know what you needed to do. But yeah, having good, creative, interesting puzzles is a lost art. We've seen some games like Numa and a couple others that have done okay with it, but nothing like there used to be. I always was a fan growing up of the Journeyman Project. Ah, shit. I loved some of the puzzles in there, because for most part it was, you could logic your way through it. Wow, I feel like I'm missing something big with this. Come on, circular. Go down. Fucking A. Finally. I think when it came to Myst, when it came to the lack of hand-holding, it wasn't so much that the puzzles were hard, it's just you could go anywhere, and some things you needed to do certain things first, and not knowing if you didn't go to the right places in the right order, it was much more difficult.
Welcome to the
There you
family,
are.
son.
Yes, GG's all around. That was more than I expected. The way it was, I felt like I should have easily been able to take her down with the ammo I had, but missing the right shots, not getting headshots every time. But I'm past it. Now that I'm past it, I'm going to have access to all the crap that I earned in my previous playthroughs, so this should be significantly better. But yeah, it was like there came a point in the Journeyman Project where you could
Come on.
go
Don't
through
die on us now.
and
You have work to do.
you could choose which areas you went to, but certain areas you needed to go through in a certain order. It's like you needed something for the Mars base so that way you could survive and move on, do what you needed to do. But in order to get it, you had to go to the NORAD base and fill a canister that you would then take to the Mars base. For the most part, you could figure it out easy enough. Which, if you haven't had a chance to check it out on at Good Old Games, GOG.com, they have the complete Journeyman Project series.
Who are all you people?
The one they have on there
Where's
is
Mia?
Pegasus Prime for the first one, is basically the director's cut remaster that they did on the Mac. But it is, they added a lot from what the original was. Oh, believe me, I understand Elsa on the console typing. It can be rough.
Got to eat. He got to have
What a lot of the people recommended to me would be watching it on your console. What they do was you'd watch on your console and you'd have chat up on phone, tablet, laptop. That way you can type easier for the in the chat and still have full TV view of everything.
supposed to be a very special feast. My boy.
Just so sad to see what happened to the Baker family. They were a nice family before Evie showed up. Lucas is loving this.
God damn it. I bet it's that cop again.
Goddamn pigs. I'm coming back for you.
I'm sure you will. And man, is Jack so much faster on Madhouse. It's like running does Jack shit against Jack. Okay, second coin should be around here. It's, I believe, in a vase. There it is. Okay, and next one will be after dealing with Jack. Wait. Okay, it's after dealing with Jack in the garage. Alright. First things first, I need to get the key from the hallway, which will trigger Jack. Run, run, run.
Slip out before
Shit.
dinner was done?
No. Crap, I can't see.
I found you.
Whoops. Oh crap, is the key not here? Thought it was... Well, everything else has changed. Jack, stop it. It's not nice. Oh, there it was. Damn. Okay, I overshot where I needed to. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've done that on there. I'm surprised to see it. I know on the Xbox store, well, I know on Xbox in general, they've been pushing Mixer more, so I was kind of surprised to see it showed me live on there. But yeah, and especially, and this game is definitely, I would say, worth it. I said, this is my third playthrough for it, and I absolutely have enjoyed every minute of it. Dying as many times as me, I was not a big fan of, but, otherwise, I need to get to the hatch. But so that way, I'll be a little bit safer on there. But I'm sure that's part of the reason why I've had a few people here today.
Before dinner was done?
Nope. Run away, run away. As long as I keep moving, he won't actually catch up to me. Ah. Damn it. But yeah, it's, oh crap.
You came to the wrong house, boy.
Hey. Okay. Yeah, this one was gonna happen. This is what I wanted. This was them making sure you understand just what the, oh, I have to go after my leg. Well.
You can do it.
Making sure you understand just how powerful the first aid med is.
Better now?
No, not quite. Yeah, this is Madhouse. This is the hardest difficulty. I'm doing it largely for achievements and because it is
What the?
Because I like going through it, and with everything else getting ready to happen.
Daddy.
Come on. Come on, get in the hatch. Get it in the hatch. I'm safe if I can get in here.
Right.
Ooh.
Have fun in there, boy.
All right.
Come back for
Much better. Shit. But yeah, it's normal, hard, and Madhouse. You get nothing extra for going through hard mode. No, it's easy, normal, and Madhouse. You get nothing. Well, you get nothing for going through easy. Going through normal mode, you get the Albert pistol, which will be in this chest in here, and one of the defense books, which will make blocking way more efficient. Yeah, that was close. That was way closer than I wanted it to be. Kit Bash. Thankfully, though, let's see, gunpowder. I don't really want to fill up my inventory right now, per se. But, yeah, you get the Albert R1, the Secret of Defense. Beating it in 4 hours or less gets you the speedrun achievement, which also gets you the circular saw. There's also the X-ray glasses, which are essentially permanent psychostimulants. I can move this over. I don't really need to keep it. Move that back. The Albert will go there. Oh, actually, let's swap you two around. Secret Defense will absolutely go in. So now I think it significantly reduces the amount of damage I take when I block. Couldn't tell you the actual percentage off the top of my head. But the Albert is the most powerful pistol in the game, but it only holds 3 rounds. Circular saw is the toughest melee weapon. Oh, an herb. Absolutely. As soon as I open this, there's Zoe. Yeah, it definitely can be very OP. Everything I've seen with the circular saw.
What the fuck are they?
Shut up and listen.
But it's also part of the reason why I wanted to make sure I got it before I tried doing Madhouse. While I like a challenge and doing all this stuff, having it in my back pocket is definitely a plus. The Albert, increases your odds significantly, but having the I probably should take it just in case I need it, but I don't think I'm going to find anything else pretty quick. Let's go ahead and save this. All right, I have to select a cassette tape. But yeah, the thing that makes it so OP is, I mean, it does a lot of damage. Don't get me wrong. It's simply the fact that you can duck, and if you duck underneath enemies, that can make all the difference. Oh, I need to check out the door before the cop shows up. The saw is unlimited use. It essentially is a replacement for your knife, which I'm about to get, actually. And you can just swing it, or you can do it like this. But yeah, essentially, especially since a lot of the enemies are taller than you, you get in close, duck, and just go right after them. Even going after bosses, that's actually a viable technique. There he is.
Open up. Hey, over here.
Hey, you gotta help me.
Hold on, back up.
True.
Now, do you live here?
If you keep a hold of strong ammo, it definitely can be.
No.
But you're going to run into a lot of the regular ammo in any of the other modes, so the Albert makes the best use of that ammo.
You're not listening to me. There are crazy people in this house trying to fucking kill me.
Well, all right. Let me tell you this. You don't exactly seem like you playing with a full deck yourself, all right?
Are you kidding me?
Look, like I said, we've had several missing persons calls. And I can't rule
plenty.
out that an outsider like yourself may not be involved.
Oh, this poor deputy.
All right. Now, that's more like it. Now, meet me in the garage. We'll talk there.
Hey, wait. You gotta give me your gun.
You must have lost your mind.
Look.
Yeah,
Deputy.
any deputy in their right mind would have that exact reaction to that,
Do you
too.
want to see my name in the obituaries? Or do you want to be a hero and save my life? A fucking pocket knife?
Here. Take it. That's all you're gonna get. Now go. Garage. Now.
Although I do think I have to keep my knife in the inventory for certain
What am I
things.
gonna do with a knife?
Because while you can open most anything with the saw, I don't think it'll let you open this. Yeah. Oh. I'm having some doubts of whether what I should do. I'm tempted to eat the herb just to increase my health, but turning it into strong first aid, or turning it into first aid medicine in general would help me way more. I think the key is in that corner now instead of on the table.
Tell me. Answer my questions.
You're not gonna believe me if I told you.
Oh, this poor deputy.
Hey, put that door back up. Put that door back up. Wait!
Although, to be fair to Jack, that took some fucking strength. Oh, lockpick. Crap.
Fuck it. I'm gonna kill every one of you.
Shit. Oh, I need the lockpick. That's what it is. Okay. Run circles. Let Jack have his fun. Oh. Okay. That wasn't as good an idea as I thought.
It's over, boy.
Man, is Jack fast, too. Shit. Oh shit, he's still behind me. Oh god, he is not behind me. Yeah, that would be not just a sharp shovel, but even then, having a shovel sharp enough, the actual raw strength it would take to go that cleanly through the human skull. I mean, that puts the E-tool that the army uses to absolute shame. Oh, we're going to have to go through that again. I just thought about that. Yeah, I should have saved after talking to the deputy. But I didn't think about that. I'm playing on the Xbox One. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to upgrade to the X. It'd be nice. I've had people donate games before, but that right now that'd be the only way I could be able to do the X. Would be doing that. Although with my internet and Twitch, my internet's not so much a bad thing. Microsoft just kind of caps Twitch a little bit.
Hey, you gotta help me.
It wouldn't make a huge difference on your guys' side.
You live here. I mean, is this your property?
What? Me? No.
Oh
no.
yeah, the graphics for
Now, we got several calls about some missing persons.
You don't understand.
this one have been phenomenal. No matter what you're
not
playing
listening
it
to
on.
me. There are crazy people in
They
this
did
house trying to
their
fucking kill me.
they did
Well, all right.
above
Let
and
me tell you
beyond.
this. You don't exactly seem like
Especially
you're
with
playing full deck
the
yourself,
fact they
all
used
right.
a lot of
Are you kidding me?
full motion
Like I said,
capture
that's several
for the
missing
performances.
And I
There
can't
was
go
a
around
there was
an outsider
a
like yourself
ad they
and not
did
be involved.
for the
I'll tell you whatever you want.
All right. Now that's more like
Not a Hero DLC. You can look it up on YouTube, and it shows
You gotta give me
not
your gun.
Andre, but the actual kind of face man for the Sewer Gators show, plugging it. And it's kind of very
Once in my
tongue-in-cheek
name,
and
the obituaries.
everything, but you see
One of your heroes
him
saved my life.
actually, you can see the actual actor. It's not CG'd. And the fact that, it looks just like him in the game, too.
A fucking
Albeit
pocket
with a
knife?
little bit of the uncanny valleyness in there.
That's all you're gonna get.
But yeah, they did really well graphically
Garage.
with this one. Yeah, I'm not surprised to see a lot checking this out, simply because, especially with on the 12th, this coming Tuesday, it's the release of the Not a Heroes DLC, which is completely free for anybody who has the game. It's also the release for The End of Zoe, which is the final paid piece of DLC for it. But they're also releasing the Gold Edition on that day, which is the game plus all of its DLC. Which, especially if you're looking to pick this up, that's the better way to go. Because the price you would pay here, plus the price that you would pay for the season pass and the DLC, you could get the
Fuck it. I'm gonna kill every one of you.
you could get the gold edition and save a little bit. Okay, come on, Jack. Start smacking shit around. Grab the key. Get in the car, get in the car, get in the car. Alright.
It's over, boy.
Jesus. No, fuck you, Jack.
Driving.
Oh god, he switched up to an axe now. Come on. Oh, shit. He took the key from me. Fuck this. See, I always like running Jack over. Okay, just because I don't want to die. Man, that didn't help me much at all. Wow. Well, good to know. I mean, I knew he could get into it, but man, does that... Yeah, I'm really tempted to just go ahead and use another tape. The problem being, so the tapes are relatively plentiful, but it's going to be the fact that I've not gotten too much longer left to stream today. Oh, damn it. I did it again. So we go this way. Find out the door's blocked. Now we'll get over here.
Hey,
all right. I think we're going to give it one last try because I just about had it there.
Hey, you got
if I could have survived a hair longer, I'd have been good. Or if I could have gotten in the key in before Jack smashed everything up. Think what I did was okay. I need to get Jack onto the passenger side of the vehicle before I try and get into it. I need him to smash stuff up and take a little time.
There are crazy people in this house trying to fucking kill me.
Well, all right. Let me tell you this. You don't exactly seem like
yeah, I should have saved after this to begin with, and that was my first mistake.
That's it. We've had several missing persons calls. And I can't rule out
which, that's the quality of my streaming right there. Mistakes will happen. Guaranteed, no matter what game I play.
That's more like it. Now, meet me in the garage.
Which, like I said earlier, this week is going to be probably very Resident Evil heavy, building up toward the DLC release. But I play a little bit of everything. I just finished up the Fractured Butthole. I've been playing Prey. I need to do some stuff off camera so that way I can kind of get myself back into a better position. Finished up the full clip edition of Bulletstorm. I need to go back and do the Turing test and Typo Man because I've not got Typo Man. I've not got a whole lot left in it as far as I'm aware.
What am I gonna do with a knife?
Well, that was stupid of me. I had the wrong thing. And while I can stun Jack, that won't... Well, that might help me, actually, if I need to, but I'm better off getting him to take the time and smash stuff up himself.
Hey, we gotta get the fuck out of here.
Now, first, you need to tell me what you're doing out here alone in the middle of the night.
Me? What about
Sorry,
you?
Deputy, you get to die again. And sadly, this is not going to be the last of the bad shit that happens to you. Despite your death.
Hey, put that door back up. Put that door back up.
Wait! Okay. While he's focused on him. Okay, grab that. Because, yeah, normally in the main... In any other mode but Madhouse, you don't have to do anything. He's just sitting there. But, yeah, Madhouse, you got to work a little bit harder. Alright, let's see if I can't...
Are you having fun yet?
Come on, let me get the key in. Let me get the key in. Damn it! If I get the key in, I'd be alright. Don't think this makes much difference, but I'm going to try it anyway. Just because it makes me feel better. Wow, I don't even know how he hit me there. Wow. That took nothing. Yeah, true. The more damage I can do to him, the sooner the fight will end. It'd be so much easier if I could get in the vehicle and get the key in, because then I'm pretty much home free at that point. I hate using it, but I'm going to. So I don't think it makes enough of a difference anyway that using it, but not with the way Jack hits. 'Cause I don't think blocking will help against the car. I wish it did, but...
Open up. Hey, you.
All right. One last
Hold on.
interaction with him. But yeah, I'm a general variety streamer. I'll stream anything and everything. And I especially like to keep an eye out on the weekly sales here on Xbox, just because you never know what shows up in there. There's some things I need to go back to just simply because I did enjoy them, like Blood Bowl. I'm a huge Blood Bowl fan, have been for years, long before they did the video games, back when it was just a tabletop game. In fact, I've got the newest version of the tabletop game, but I need to go back and play more of the League stuff in that one. I need to go back and finish through Dishonored 2. I was doing a run as Corvo. I need to finish that so I can do another run as Emily. Doesn't make a huge difference story-wise between them, but they have different powers, so they do play differently.
Right. Deputy. Do you want to see my name in the obituaries?
See, I went through Agents of Mayhem. I'm hoping there'll be some big story DLC for that one, but they haven't announced anything as far as I know.
A fucking pocket knife?
Here. Take it. That's all you're gonna get.
Oh, come on. Give it to me, that way I can move on.
Now.
Now, I've made a ass of myself as many times as I have so far. I know what to do. It's just actually executing it. That's the hard part.
You need to tell me what you're doing out here alone in the middle of the night.
Me? What about you?
No, it's my job. Why don't you do your job and tell me? Answer my questions.
You're not gonna believe me if I told you.
Try me. Hey, put that door back up. Put that door back up. What are you doing?
Okay. Come on, wait for this. Come on. Okay. Now we run. Crap. Didn't want that. Oh, I forgot there's first aid med in there.
Kill every one of you.
Crap. Would knock me down, which is not what I wanted.
I like you for what's on the inside. You know.
Come on, Jack. Come on, get in, get in, get in. Thank you. Jesus. That was way harder than it needed to be. Because now I'm sitting pretty. And 3, 2, 1. Maybe not. There we go. Hi, Jack.
Ah, shit! Nice car, Ethan.
It was a nice car until A, I had to ram it into you a few too many times, and B, you ripped the top off of it.
Let's finish this, you and I. Oh yeah, I'm gonna take you for a ride. No.
The first time I saw this, I thought this was going to end so badly. And it almost does. Ethan is what we call the luckiest sumbitch in the world when it came to that one. I would say Jack not so much, but Jack knew what he was doing. Okay. Now that things are fine, I can take a look around a little bit. As soon as I get away from that. Nothing in there.
Oh boy!
Come on.
This isn't the end, you know?
Yes, Jack loves getting up close and personal with you when, Hey, Simmons. How's it going? Sorry if you get a little reverb. I had to look a little closer because I couldn't, with the font color, I couldn't quite make out. Once I have to have the handgun for this, unfortunately. Sad part is, it just loaded some of my ammo into that thing.
Attention, boy.
It's ammo I can't use in the Albert.
Fuck!
Because they animated it with that happening. So, I'm out of luck. I was out of luck on that one. Alright, there's another antique coin. Let's see. Let's get the statuette. The statuette. I can understand that one, Simmons. After working all night, sometimes it's hard doing some of this. But thankfully, despite, you see, it just loaded most of my ammo into there, which fucking sucks. Oh, garage. Although I think I won't swear to it. If I put that one away, I'll get that ammo out of it. I think I made that up. Fuck. That's 10 rounds I could have used for something else. So before I save, I'm going to, yeah, I know for me, it was the last couple days I've been, under the weather. It's part of the reason why I didn't stream. I just didn't have the energy to. And, yes, this is the Albert. Named after everybody's favorite member of the Resident Evil franchise.
Did my daddy give you a hard time?
That's your father?
Yeah, for,
I'm sorry, but he...
Yeah, running on Madhouse. It's like, yeah, you're kind of crazy if you haven't done this once already. At least once already.
There's something I need you to do, but I can't explain it right now. You may need some sort of key.
And that's
to be
another
able to
big
find a way
question
out of the house.
that some of us have been
I'll
wondering.
be in touch.
As much as we'd love to think that he's gone, is Wesker really gone? But yeah, this is the big difference between the different ones is the bird cages are now in here. Wait a minute. I have to spend 8 antique coins just to get an antique coin. Oh no, that's the assault coin. Never mind. Iron defense coin. The scorpion key. This is the big one. Normally you would just find this laying around as the game progresses, but now it's here as a separate item. Gunpowder. Oh, another antique coin. Wait a minute. Was that on my list? Oh, right. Yeah, it was. So yeah, that's why the antique coins are so important. And while this shotgun is very tempting, the broken shotgun plus the repair kit is actually a more powerful one than that one is. That's just a nice little temporary thing. I really don't need the psychostimulants. I don't have the item to open that just yet. Oh, right. The clock pendulum. Yeah, scorpion key. I've only got... Why do I only have 2? There was... Wait a minute. Did I fuck something up? I should have 3. Unless after I died, I didn't go back and get the one in the vase. So I should have more. I should have 3, which should be enough to get me the scorpion key. Oh, no, I don't think I got it back out of the item box, is what it is. So there was the one from the tape, the one from that, and the one from the garage. So I should have 3 of them. Oh, I have 4. Oh, right, because I got 1 out of the one thing. Right. Okay. I knew I was forgetting something. So first I'll grab the scorpion key out of here, which there's a quote-unquote safe room over there, which this is one of the benefits of playing the demo. If you go through and solve the little not so much riddle, but the little puzzle that's there in the demo.
I'll find you and kill you.
Uh-oh. Hi, Jack. Crap. Oh, God. I forgot about you. Oh, wow. I mean, I knew this was... I knew the buzzsaw was I'm from a little all over, but I'm in the U.S. I live in Missouri currently, and probably will for a good long while at this point. But the biggest thing I've heard is the safe rooms are not nearly as safe as they used to be. Separating agent. I think I can afford to put you away. Put the gunpowder away. Put that away. So I need that. Oh, this is just another clue for what I need. All right, let's use a tape and save. Okay, so I think we're going to call that it for the day. It took me a few more deaths than I wanted it to, and the only reason I'm paused is to make sure Jack does not come through that door, because I do not trust him not to come through this door. But thank you guys all for watching. Those of you caught it live here on Twitch, those of you made it this far and on YouTube. Like I said earlier, most likely this is going to be a Resident Evil week. So tomorrow I will probably be doing more of this, trying to go through Madhouse. And especially if I can get through Madhouse before then, I'll probably do some of the stuff like Ethan Must Die or Jack's 55th birthday. Some of the more score-based ones. Maybe Nightmare, as far as the DLCs go. As always, I appreciate any likes, follows, subscribes. Every little bit you guys do helps grow the channel a little bit more, and especially here on Twitch brings me that much closer to partner, because at this point it's pretty much just people is the only thing I'm missing for that one. My Twitter account at Link6413 is the best place to catch what I'm playing and when I'm playing it. I always tweet before I go live. There's always links to the YouTube channel. I know Twitch notifications is always an option, but sometimes Twitch notifications can be a little rough, which is always why I recommend Twitter, because I will always tweet before I go live. I make a big point to do that. And like I said, there are links to the YouTube channel whenever I get a new video up. Hopefully, eventually, I'll get enough followers there where I can, enough subscribers where I can give a much easier to give URL. So make it a lot easier for people to find the big long thing that I've got right now. But thank you guys all once again. Hope you all have a great day and take care. Bye.